how did I go from this to this? So some people who know me know that I've lost weight. In fact, I've lost 55 pounds. But the external is really just one part of the whole story. The story is much more valuable than just the external. It's more reflective than that. It has to do with the fact that I want to and engage in the entire process of doing self-care. But really, I would love it if we could switch self-care into soul care. As soul care, it's not about getting your nails done or getting your hair blown out. That's not what I mean by taking care of yourself. It's really about establishing healthy habits and in doing them consistently. It's about making sure that my diet was appropriate. I can't have gluten anymore. And yes, I do miss bread sometimes. It's about making sure that I exercise consistently. It's about making sure that when I'm full, I stop eating. Those were some of the things that I did. But more than that, I've started to take time to meditate on a consistent basis, journal on a consistent basis, and really put effort into growing and nourishing my inner being and inner essence. When we think about the hero's journey, the journey that's put out there in our society, we think about somebody a kid who's in a city who goes off out into the wilderness, experiences some profound thing after having several challenges, comes back and shares what he learned. Well, I think in terms of my soul care, the journey wasn't some external place far away. It was some internal place. I took a tremendous amount of time to do internal work and learn about who I am. And those are one of the reasons why I share inspirational stories, because sometimes those stories in my TikTok channel help remind me how to be a better person and why to be a better person. This whole phase of who I've become wasn't something that happened overnight. Rather, it was done with tremendous intentionality. And I encourage all of us to start to think ultimately about self-care, not in terms of our nails or external things, but really in terms of taking care of who we are inside, treating ourselves with a tremendous amount of love and compassion, and really recognizing that when we're not where we want to be, that the best idea is to put ourselves back on the path, and that by deviating from where we want to be, that's okay too. It's not that we fell off the wagon. It's not something bad. It's just about going forward with love, intention, and compassion.